ChordAXE Lite. ChordAXE provides a unique way to explore new and interesting chord progressions. ChordAXE takes the technical challenge of finding the right chords and turns it into something more creative and immediate. The whole plugin is built around harmony and chord structure, and it gives you a fresh perspective on classic chord progressions, as well as a way to shape them into something that feels brand new. For myself, I like to use it as an idea starter, a way to kind of discover new musical directions that I wouldn't normally have considered. Just browse their library of presets until you find one that resonates, and then once you've found your starting point, ChordAXE will actually map entire chords onto individual keys on your keyboard, putting complex and beautiful voicings literally at your fingertips. So let's start by creating a new instrument track. Choose an instrument you like. We'll call it piano. And once the track's created, all you have to do is come up here to MIDI effects and click ChordAXE Lite. And boom. It's as simple as that. You can literally start playing right now. Now, ChordAXE has two primary views, the MIDI view and the mesh view. Think of the MIDI view as your command center. It's going to be home to most of the functionality that you're going to want to use. Down here, you'll find all of the chords included in your chosen preset, and each one is assigned to an individual key on your keyboard, so you can play entire chord voicings with a single press. And if you don't have a keyboard, you can just use your mouse to click the on-screen keys. This hold button here enables a seamless legato from note to note. ChordAXE comes preloaded with a ton of presets that allow you to explore classic chord progressions. Choose a tonality as a starting point and start browsing. You can play in major keys, minor keys, complex minor, and complex major. Just find a preset that you like and play with the timing and the velocity that feels right to you. Now, the area on your keyboard where the chords are located is called the MIDI zone, and all of the notes within that zone will trigger chords within the plugin. But everything outside of that zone is just a normal chromatic keyboard, like any other keyboard. And one really useful feature is that you can actually move that MIDI zone up and down on your keyboard by using this MIDI zone feature right here. So let's say you wanted to trigger chords with your left hand, but you wanted to keep your right hand free to play some freeform notes on top. Just come up here and move the MIDI zone down. And the inverse is also true. So let's say you wanted to trigger the chords with your right hand and play some bassy freeform notes with your left. Just come up here and move the MIDI zone up. We'll go a couple of octaves for comfort. Pretty cool. So now that we have a basic grasp of the MIDI view, let's take a look at the mesh view. Now, the mesh view offers a new visual approach to understanding how chords relate to one another and why some combinations just click. Built on the circle of fifths, the mesh is centered on the tonic of your chosen key, and from there, the chords fan out in their natural harmonic order. This illuminated pathway shows you which chords are active in your current preset. And as you scroll through different options, you'll notice that the pathway shifts. These pathways, or traces, as they're called in the app, offer insight into the harmonic DNA of some of the most memorable songs in history. And in the full version of ChordAXE, you can actually create your own traces, adding your original harmonic ideas to the mix. Now, if you've ever worked with samples or chord packs, you might know that transposing can often mean compromising your sound. But one of ChordAXE's standout capabilities is actually intelligent transposition. What does that mean? It means that you can actually shift any chord progression to a different key without pitch shifting, and it just takes one click. So to demonstrate this, let's make a little loop. So right now we're in the key of F, but what happens if we want to switch to D? Notice how all the chords changed, but the piano stayed in the same register. Let's try B. Different chords, different voicings, but everything still sounds perfect. You can also change the pitch register without changing the tonic or shifting the octave, with this voicing feature right here. And those are just the basics. There are so many more features to explore in ChordAXE, like patterns, the root float function, and more. But for now, let's just make something so you can see it in action. Let's find the preset in ChordAXE that we like. I'm a sucker for complex minor. That's cool. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, I like that one. All right, let's find a rhythm that we like here. Let's find a piano preset that we really like. Ooh, reverse room. That's cool. That's really cool. All right, let's record something. Cool. That is a good starting point. Let's record some drums. Okay, it is time for some bass. Time for some guitars. Awesome. And now it's time to tie it all together. I hope you enjoyed this sneak peek into ChordAXE and jumpstart your next musical idea.